Las Vegas. This is NAB Show Live, produced by Broadcast Beat.
Hey guys, Nikki from Broadcast Beat Magazine here with Kenneth Yaz, Managing Director of WCP Media Services. How's it going, Kenneth?
Nikki, we're having a ball here at NAB 2016.
Successful first day?
Absolutely. You know, I got to tell you, I've been coming to these things for a long time, and this year there's a group of people here that's considerably larger than the last couple of years. When they first opened the doors, it was like the Red Sea parting. A lot of people poured in.
I called all of them personally and told them to come. I went through my whole phone book.
Well, then I'm going to hire you to go and cold call some of our people.
Great, let's talk later.
All right, fine.
So, Kenneth, tell me a little bit about WCP Media.
WCP Media Services is a platform as a service, which is a little more than a software as a service, in that we try to integrate multiple services within the platform to satisfy the needs of content creators and content owners, people who actually make and own the content and sell it, so that they can move it in bulk from one place to another. For example, if you're a production company and you have 100 episodes of a reality show, which covers, let's say, 4 or 5 seasons of a reality show, and you make a sale, they want all of those episodes right away moved from A to B. And you can move it using physical media, you can move it using satellite, but the best way to do it is over IP, and our system allows you to take all of that media, organize it, transcode it if necessary, put it in a screening room if you want somebody to see it, and if they end up purchasing it, moving it from A to B using an accelerated platform such as Signian or Aspera. In fact, we have both built into ours. We have Signian in the system, we're about to build in Aspera. So we'll have 2 different ways of delivering content in large quantities very fast, from a sender to a recipient, or from a seller to a buyer.
Okay, now me being the production company, why would I want to choose WCP over, let's say, a Dropbox or something of the sort?
Because we're coming from a media and entertainment perspective. I've been in the motion picture production and post-production business for 25 years. I understand the pain points for actually distributing content once it's done and evaluating content when it's near the finishing phase. We're not a collaborative environment such as some of the other companies around here, where everybody's jumping in and giving an opinion, too many chefs in the kitchen, and they're all annotating content, and it's a collaborative environment, but it's all very low resolution. When you're near the finish line, or you have a finished product and you want to move it from one location to another, which is usually a file anywhere from 80 to 150, 160 gigabytes, we're the right place to do it, because we've designed the system to accommodate media and entertainment product. We know how scripted television works, unscripted television. We know what an episodic series is and multiple seasons of an episodic series. We kind of understand it from the ground up, and that's how it's been designed, with the media and entertainment professional in mind. Usually somebody coming out of post-production who's now been tasked with actually doing distribution, the poor guy, but because it's complex work.
Yeah.
We do the best we can to simplify the process and allow you to find the content quickly. One of the biggest problems with IP, or intellectual property, that's sitting around, it's usually in the form of videotape if it's old, or it's sitting on hard disks if it's relatively new. The whole idea is get this up into the cloud, pay less money for storage so you don't have to buy your own storage, which can get very expensive very quickly. Use some of the systems that, for example, HCST puts together in a cloud-based data center, which is what we are. Have it configured in such a way that everything works very quickly. It's a fully integrated system, because we're doing file transfer, we're doing asset management, file transfer, and transcoding, all in the same environment. So this has been carefully configured to go as fast as possible and as elegantly as possible. So that's.
What about price? Where are we at with price?
We are an on-demand system. If you've got one episode of a television show, and it's, let's say, in ProRes 4x4 or DNX, and you get 12 audio tracks involved, then what you really want to do is get it from A to B as fast as possible. Now, if you attempted to do that with one of the other systems, even with a decent connection, and it wasn't like a UDP-based accelerated system like what we're using, it could take 4 or 5 hours just to send up that one 40-minute show. With us, it'll take 60 to 80 minutes.
Wow.
And the faster your connection, and increasingly people are getting commercial business class connections, anywhere from 50 to 100 megabits per second. Anything in that neighborhood, you're going to get reasonable bandwidth and reasonable delivery times.
And that's very important, especially in the film industry.
A lot of these are deadline driven.
Yeah, deadline was yesterday, so
yeah, exactly. Especially if there's a show that you want to send, let's say, overseas, because they're going to broadcast it, they're going to play it out. You got to get it there within a couple of hours at the latest. So yeah, so we're offering that as well. It's a configured, managed content delivery system.
And it sounds very cool. Thank you so much, Kenneth, for
pleasure.
talking to us. Give us a URL to visit you at.
www.wcpmediaservices.com.
Okay, you heard it. www.wcpmediaservices.com.
Oh, you got that exactly right.
I did. Yeah, I learned from you.
Okay.
This is Nikki with Broadcast Beat Magazine. Thanks, Kenneth.
Thank you.